Have you ever pondered why certain elements on the periodic table are named the way they are? Our journey into the realm of science's little-known curiosities begins with this question. The periodic table, a cornerstone of modern chemistry, is a tapestry woven with stories from the past. Each element holds a unique tale, a distinct fingerprint of its discovery and understanding. Some elements pay homage to the places they were unearthed. Europium, for instance, was named after the continent of Europe. Others are tributes to the brilliant minds who unveiled them. Einsteinium, anyone? And then there are those with names drawn from the well of mythology. Take thorium, named after Thor, the Norse god of thunder. These stories are hidden in plain sight, etched into the very fabric of the periodic table, waiting to be discovered. So, the next time you look at the periodic table, remember, each element has a story to tell. Ever wondered why Pluto isn't classified as a planet anymore? Today, we delve into the intriguing mystery of the missing planet, Pluto. Discovered in 1930 by Clyde Tombaugh, Pluto was long considered the ninth planet in our solar system. This icy world, perched at the outer edge of the Sun's realm, held its planetary status for over 75 years. But in 2006, everything changed. The International Astronomical Union, the governing body responsible for classifying celestial bodies, redefined what it means to be a planet. They laid out 3 criteria. The object must orbit the Sun, it must be round, and it must clear its orbit of other debris. While Pluto met the first 2 criteria, it faltered at the third. You see, Pluto's neighborhood is quite cluttered. It resides in the Kuiper Belt, a region of the solar system beyond Neptune filled with millions of icy bodies. Pluto, with its relatively small size and weak gravity, doesn't have the oomph to clear these objects out of its path. In fact, it's more like a giant snowball caught in the swarm of other snowballs. This inability to fulfill all 3 criteria led to Pluto's demotion from a planet to a dwarf planet, a decision that sparked controversy and debate among astronomers and the public alike. Some argue that the new definition is too narrow and excludes celestial bodies that have historically been considered planets. Others, however, believe that this reclassification is a necessary step in our evolving understanding of the cosmos. Regardless of where you stand in the debate, one thing is certain. Pluto, with its heart-shaped glacier and 5 known moons, continues to fascinate us. It remains a testament to the vast and diverse celestial bodies that inhabit our solar system. And that's why poor Pluto got the boot from the Planet Club. But remember, in the grand scheme of the cosmos, labels are trivial. The universe doesn't concern itself with our human-made classifications. So, whether you choose to call it a planet, a dwarf planet, or a giant snowball, Pluto is still out there continuing its silent journey around the Sun. What if I told you that an object can be in 2 places at the same time? Welcome to the unseen world of quantum physics, a realm where the rules of classical physics crumble, and the extraordinary take center stage. One such extraordinary phenomenon is quantum superposition. Now this might sound like a term right out of a science fiction novel, but rest assured it's very real and very perplexing. Imagine flipping a coin. In our everyday world, the coin will either land heads or tails. But in the quantum world, the coin doesn't just land on heads or tails, it lands on both. And it's not just coins, it's atoms, electrons, photons, you name it. This is what we call quantum superposition. So, how does this work? Well, quantum particles aren't limited by the same rules as larger objects. They can exist in multiple states at once, each state corresponding to a different possible outcome. It's like a song being played on multiple instruments simultaneously. Each instrument represents a different state, and the song is the superposition of all these states. But here's where it gets even stranger. These multiple states continue to coexist until someone or something observes or measures the quantum system. At that moment, the superposition collapses, and we see only one of the possible states. This is known as the observer effect. Now you might be thinking, this defies our everyday understanding of reality. And you're absolutely right. Quantum physics challenges our intuitive grasp of the world around us. It presents a reality that is, in essence, blurred and indeterminate until observed. But despite its strangeness, quantum superposition is not just a theoretical curiosity. It's a fundamental principle of quantum mechanics, and it's vital to technologies like quantum computing and quantum encryption. So next time you flip a coin, remember, in the quantum world it's not just heads or tails, it's heads and tails, all at once. Yes, in the quantum world, reality truly is stranger than fiction. What if you could live forever? Some jellyfish can. Now, that's a statement to make you sit up and take notice, isn't it? Meet Turritopsis dohrnii, an intriguing creature of the deep, more commonly known as the immortal jellyfish. Unlike most of the animal kingdom, this particular jellyfish has found a way to cheat death, and it's a marvel of nature that continues to baffle scientists to this day. The secret to its eternal youth lies in an extraordinary biological process. When faced with threats such as physical damage or starvation, the immortal jellyfish can revert its cells back to their earliest form, essentially hitting the reset button on its life cycle. This isn't just a case of turning back the clock a few years or even decades. No, the Turritopsis dohrnii can transform all of its cells back into a polyp, the first stage of life after being just a mere egg. The polyp then attaches itself to the seafloor and starts to grow anew, blossoming into a fully grown jellyfish once again. It's a cycle that can repeat indefinitely, granting the jellyfish what is essentially a form of biological immortality. Now it's worth noting that despite its impressive regenerative abilities, the immortal jellyfish isn't invincible. It can still fall prey to disease, predators, or environmental hazards. However, barring these external factors, there's no natural limit to its lifespan. The implications of this discovery are massive. Imagine the possibilities if we could unlock the secrets behind this creature's unique regenerative process. Could humans one day reverse aging, just like the Turritopsis dohrnii? It's a tantalizing thought, and it's one of the reasons why scientists around the world are studying these remarkable creatures with such interest. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of life, the immortal jellyfish stands as a testament to nature's boundless ingenuity. It's a tiny creature with a big secret, a living, breathing paradox that challenges our understanding of life and death. So in a way, these jellyfish have found the fountain of youth. Ever thought about how plants manage to convert sunlight into food? It's a question that may seem far-fetched, but it's actually the miracle of photosynthesis, one of nature's most remarkable phenomena. Imagine for a moment that you're a plant. Your existence relies on this fascinating process, photosynthesis, a marvel of nature that's been happening for over 3 billion years. Every day you take in sunlight, and through a complex series of reactions, you transform this light energy into chemical energy. This chemical energy is stored in a molecule we know as glucose, which essentially becomes the fuel for your existence. Now, this might sound like a straightforward process, but it's anything but. It involves a complex dance of elements, all choreographed with precision. You see, photosynthesis takes place in tiny structures within the plant cells called chloroplasts. These chloroplasts contain a pigment known as chlorophyll, which is responsible for giving plants their green color. But chlorophyll does more than just paint the world green. It acts like a solar panel, absorbing sunlight and using that energy to kickstart a series of reactions. These reactions split water molecules inside the plant, freeing up oxygen, which gets released into the atmosphere, and hydrogen, which gets used to build glucose. And here's where things get even more fascinating. Plants don't just stop at making glucose. They go on to produce a variety of other compounds essential for their growth and survival. All of this, from the oxygen we breathe to the food we eat, is thanks to the miracle of photosynthesis. But let's not forget, this isn't just about plants, it's about life itself. Without photosynthesis, life as we know it would cease to exist. Plants are the primary producers in most ecosystems, forming the base of the food chain. Other organisms, including us humans, depend on them for our survival. So every green leaf you see is a tiny factory converting sunlight into life. The next time you sit under a tree or walk through a garden, take a moment to appreciate the miracle of photosynthesis. It's not just plants doing their thing, it's the very essence of life on Earth. Science is full of such fascinating curiosities, wouldn't you agree? From the enigma of the missing planet that challenges our understanding of the cosmos, to the unseen world of quantum physics that defies our fundamental conceptions of reality, we've journeyed through some of the most intriguing mysteries of science. We've explored the eternal youth of jellyfish, a living testament to the wonders of biological immortality. We've also delved into the miracle of photosynthesis, a vital process that fuels life on Earth, yet remains a marvel with its efficient and intricate mechanisms. These curiosities, while seemingly different, all share one common thread. They invite us to question, to explore, and to marvel at the intricacies of the world around us. They remind us that science isn't just a collection of facts, but a constant journey of discovery. So, the next time you come across something that seems ordinary, remember, there might just be a scientific curiosity waiting to be discovered.